me talk to you.
Welcome back, guys, to Dad and Son Wrestling Reviews. I'm Son of That Said.
Hey all.
And today we're going to be reviewing Raw. Hope it's a good one.
Yeah, before we dive into Raw, just a little bit from the Bible as usual. God is your confidence in times of crisis, keeping your heart at rest in every situation. Proverbs 3 verse 26. The definition of peace is absence of war, freedom from disturbance. Other words can come to mind: calm, tranquility, contentment, stillness, and unity. How do you define peace? A quiet, beautiful setting with a cool drink in your hand? Perhaps it's everything going your way with no worries or people pulling you in every direction. Jesus wants to give us peace, but it's not the peace that the world gives. It's the peace that exists at the center of the world, raging with noise, problems, and responsibilities. The Father can give you contentment when you lose your job. He can fill you with calm during chemotherapy. He can provide tranquility when your family is fighting, and giving your fears to the Lord and listening to his insight can keep you in his peace. The biggest takeaway I take from that is when you give yourself over to the Lord, he gives you a peace that you cannot find in the world. It's a deep-seated inner peace that's right down inside within your soul as you go back into relationship with him, and there's no other peace like it. He will walk through life with you and give you everything you need. So and then shout out to Tourist BJJ.
Yep.
Thanks again for everything you do down there, and to the Rockingham Sharks.
Shucks.
Now on to Raw. How did the show start, buddy?
It started with the Bloodline home video.
Yeah, just more of the same around LA Knight and all that sort of stuff, wasn't it? Yeah. They're building LA Knight to be the next threat to Roman Reigns, I feel.
No way he's going to win it.
Yeah, that's the unfortunate bit. Is
I hope someone like new gets him. Like LA Knight may lose it once and then win Money in the Bank and just get him.
Yeah, it's unfortunate because I don't think they'll pull the trigger on LA Knight over Roman Reigns. So I don't know how he gets it, but maybe a Money in the Bank type situation.
But maybe it's going to have the match, like LA Knight versus Roman Reigns on Money in the Bank, though.
Yeah. Who knows? But it's good to see him up and around about the main event scene. But they've done this and not pulled the trigger before, and it's hard to think they're going to do it this time. But yeah, what did we move into then?
It led into a solo out.
Yeah, so we had a segment followed by Solo Sikoa and JEY USO.
Yeah.
Essentially, Solo Sikoa pretty much more of the same. He's not going back to the Bloodline. He's happy doing his own thing. They should just leave him alone. JEY USO gives him the ultimatum: fight me tonight. If I win, you come back to the team. If you lose, you are now part of the Bloodline again, and you come back to the family, and you run the play, as he likes to say. He did the bow bit as well, and then Solo Sikoa made some fun of him again.
Bang! And then he goes, well, when I win, the Bloodline has to leave, get out of my hair, and then he goes, and this is your warning shot. Pew!
Yeah, so it makes fun of Jay even more, which rolls Jay right up. But it'd be interesting to see how that goes by the end of the night. Where do we go after that?
It led into Penta versus Lola Kid. Or Laka.
Laredo Kid. So this is the first match of the tournament.
They just got announced.
Crown a number one contender to verse Roman Reigns in Raw Mexico.
In September.
Yeah, so it's a couple of weeks away yet. So every week we'll have a new couple of elimination matches. This was a solid match. What would you rate it, mate?
6-7.
Yeah. Flippy dippy stuff. Laredo Kid got plenty of offense in, so the crowd got to see what he was about. But as we expected, Penta got the win, being the Raw superstar. And then moving on to the next stage. Where do we go from there, mate?
It led into Austin Theory versus how do you say it?
Akira Tazawa.
Yeah.
Akira Tazawa.
Akira
This was kind of a there was a bit of a backstage segment beforehand, which had Austin Theory and that getting interviewed, and you could just see Bron Breakker wasn't into it. Bron Breakker was there.
He was frozen,
it was still stewing over the Femi thing. He asked the backstage interviewer,
Brian something.
Coachman. Yeah, it was
Brian Coachman.
If he could, if he thought Femi was the future.
Yeah, and then he said, do you like Femi? And he said, yeah, he seems like a good guy.
Yeah. And then he said, do you think he's the future? And he was like, oh. So this is really the Bron Breakker brewing, where he was supposed to be the next big thing. And now Femi's got the endorsement of it. And this is eating away at Bron Breakker. So it's interesting to see where this goes from there. We go into the match. Akira Tozawa gets,
It's like the what is it called? The Vision are walking out, and then like Bron Breakker isn't there, and Logan Paul's just going like, where is he? Then I thought he was gonna leave him, but then you can just see him like pop up, and I was like, oh man.
Yeah, he's really disinterested because the other Femi thing's eating away at him, which is a good storyline. That's good. We get into the match. Austin Theory essentially gets most of the offense in, beating him down. Tazawa starts to get his hope moments. A couple of dives on the outside, stuff like that. But shenanigans, as always, ends with Austin Theory getting the win. Then after that, after the win and all that, you then get what looks like Bron Breakker's going to try and spear him and take him out. But then we get whose music?
Oba.
Yeah, so Femi's music hits and instant goosebumps. This is the program going forward.
It could be the WrestleMania Night 2 main event.
Yeah,
without even one title, not even a stipulation. Just the crowd would go crazy for it.
Yeah, the crowd felt it. This is gold if you're going to move forward with this one. You had Bron Breakker, just doing the barking thing, and he's just staring a hole through Oba's staring a hole through him.
It's
by the time Oba gets into
it's like those two are invisible, like they're just looking through each other, like I can't see you. You can't see me.
All the security and producers are out before they get a chance to hit each other.
Austin Theory comes in and then he just gets demolished.
Yeah, Austin Theory goes to attack over and just big boots him, takes him out.
He goes like, wow.
So, Oba then hits into the ring. All the producers and security are out.
Pierce and all that.
Yeah, they separate them, don't allow them to.
Before that, Austin Theory, they was out because Maxine Dupree had a chair and gave it to Austin Theory to actually land the chair on
Tazawa?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then that got him out, and then they heard Oba's music and went, okay, that's our cue, you two.
Yeah, so that's if that's the program moving forward, that is big money. That's the best thing Raw can do at the moment. Is big money, that program there.
And there was a huge stare off.
Yeah. So people are looking forward to it.
Every time you have, because you have why do WWE do so much breakups? Have to have everybody separated.
They like to build the suspense. They like to have the match, they like to build it. It's just an old wrestling trope that they love to use. WWE always have. So yeah, what do we move on to next?
It led into Lee versus Dominic Mysterio.
Oh,
it's happened in a backstage segment.
Yeah, so we moved to a backstage segment where essentially it was Dragon Lee and Rey Mysterio talking. Dragon Lee's essentially saying thank you for setting up this tournament, and then the king of the luchadors, Dominic Mysterio, comes in and says, how can you have a tournament if you don't have the mega champion, the king of the luchadors, in the tournament?
And then he says, and I'm the best Mysterio, and then you can see Ray going like, but that's mine. That's my name.
So quickly leads into the match. What would you rate the match, mate?
It was a pretty good match. I'd probably give it like a 5.
Yeah. Dragon Lee gets the win. No shenanigans, no Judgment Day, nothing like that. So that was a nice change. I have, if you're reading the dirt sheets lately, there's a lot about Dominic Mysterio not being happy with the booking and all that. And I feel if the dirt sheets is on the money with this, he's definitely getting punished by getting pinned. And I think it's a shame. I think Dominic Mysterio's money. Last year he was so incredibly over. Heel and
he should have been a babe.
He should have been.
He even beat Spawn Breaker.
Yeah, he got to the point where it was like they could really do something with him. And then in AAA, they book him so much better in AAA.
And then Liv came back, and then everything went downfall for him. Yeah.
So I don't know why they don't think they can trust him, but it'd be good to have him doing better. So where do we go from there, mate?
Led into Big Cass attacking.
Yeah, so Big Cass or Big Bill, if you knew him from the AEW beforehand.
Or Big Bill.
Yeah. Come in, cleaned up Dragon Lee with a big boot. Javon Evans comes out for the save, gets cleaned up as well, and Big Cass stands tall.
No of his partner there.
Yeah, still no Enzo Amore, so who knows if he's coming or not. I would like him to come. I think they'll be a better act together. But yeah, he definitely fits the WWE product a little bit better than he did the AEW product.
But he wasn't really into the, what is it called? He wasn't really into it when he was with Morante, whatever his partner's name
Brian
is.
Keith.
No, the other one.
Enzo Amore.
Yeah, he was more like a big security guy.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. We'll see if they bring him back together. I think it'd be better having him as a tag team. You think he's better just as a singles. So we'll see how we go.
Because he's more dominant when he's single.
Yeah, he is a huge man, and he looks great. And don't hold off putting him into a match too much longer. It's all good for him to come in and cheap shot a few guys and look big and tall, but he needs to start having some matches ASAP. Where do we go from there, mate?
Led into Sol RUCA backstage.
Yeah, Sol RUCA backstage. Essentially, she's had enough of the Judgment Day, wants her title back, and that she's found herself a partner for the night, and she's going to go into a tag team match against the Judgment Day.
And who comes out? You are cursed.
Yeah, so Danhausen comes out and says, "Hey, I'm here to help," and then that's
for a big discount.
For human monies.
Maybe a small one, but definitely big one.
And then Sol RUCA pretty much says, "Oh no, I've already got my partner," and just bails out.
And then he goes to Coachman, and he goes, "Do you have any human monies?" Then he says, "Nah, I'm out of." Imagine if he just went like.
Yeah. So that leads into the tag team match, doesn't it?
Yes. No, it leads into another backstage segment with LA Knight. But he's going like to Adam Pearce. He's not a fraud. He's a fraud. He's not a fraud. He's a liar. He's not a liar. He's a coward. He's not a coward.
Yeah. Essentially, he's just playing on Roman Reigns. When's he going to get he's owed a title shot, blah, blah, blah. And that essentially Alex Pearce is protecting him and treats him better than, treats him different than everybody else, which Alex Pearce essentially tries to deny. And then...
but Adam Pearce kind of does.
Well, yes. This is where, things like the Sami Zayn stuff, where it's like, hey, he actually is getting treated unfairly.
With Nick Aldis and all that.
Yeah, so having that,
And who was on the phone with Adam Pearce? Remember? When
they kind of just dropped that storyline, didn't they?
Yeah.
Just dropped it completely.
Since
even with the
Logan Paul got.
And Fatu was on a phone to someone, and they just dropped that one too. They've dropped all the phone ones, which is weird. But yeah, where do we go after the backstage?
What one was it? Because we definitely know Seth Rollins wasn't healthy to do the whole of the black mask one, but who was the other person doing it for him?
I think it was just hiring people, mate. I think that's what they've tried to do. They got rid of that pretty quick and moved on from that. I think it didn't work out so well for them. Where do we go after the backstage segment, mate?
And what about Grayson Waller?
He's in NXT, mate.
Oh.
Yeah.
Led into the tag team match.
Yep. What would you rate it, mate?
3.
3? They gave him a lot of time, didn't they?
And there was a little botch when Roxanne was running. And then just when she got to the rope, she just walked out and then just jumped onto them.
Yeah, she stepped through it and then got onto the ring apron and then did the dive. I think the timing of the girls on the outside was wrong.
Probably because maybe they weren't up and not ready to.
Yeah, I think they weren't quite in place, so she had to slow herself down, step through, and then dived on them. But I think they worked hard. Soul RUCA got the pin with her soul snatcher on Roxanne. They're building her and IYO SKY as partners.
See when Raquel RUCA is pinning Roxanne. You can see just when it hits through, you can see Raquel going whoa, she just arose from the dead. Yeah, and then you can see IYO's got Raquel's leg.
Oh, so held her back so she couldn't stop the pin.
Yeah,
fair enough.
It's kind of funny.
Where do we move after that, mate?
It led into a couple backstage segments.
What were they?
It had JEY USO. Then it's he's going too far to that. You wouldn't beat me. I'm going to get Solo back into the family you couldn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they've still got more of the tension between Jay and Jacob Fatu.
And then it led into Soul and RUCA accidentally bumping into Lyra Valkyria.
Yeah, and just more of that. She's sort of still spiraling, and she's pretty much having a go at Soul RUCA, saying that she can't get the title back. It's her title. She made the title, and she wants the title. So there's ominous things there where obviously these two are going to go up against each other at some point. So they're just building that with a little bit of a segment.
And where's Bailey though?
Bailey is most likely going to, I think her contract's coming up, and she's probably going to jump ship to AEW by the sounds of things. And she's been hinting at herself through her Instagrams and stuff, apparently. Because she's best friends with Mercedes Moné. So.
And Chris Statlander and all that.
Yeah, they're all friends within the industry. Just because they work for a different company doesn't mean they hate each other.
And
it's a good thing that there's more than one company for them to work.
But you're losing on all the veterans because you don't. Liv Morgan's kind of a veteran. And then you have Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss there.
Yeah, there's only so many positions at the top, and if you still believe you're at the top, like she probably does, and you're not going to be at the top, and they're telling you we probably don't see you at the top anymore, and she can go be at the top somewhere else and help build something and work with her best friend again.
Like
I don't see why she wouldn't go.
It's like how what is his name? Alistair Black went to work with his wife
and then they both got sacked.
Yeah.
So that was unfortunate for them. But where do we move on to next, mate?
It leads into the Soul versus Jay match. Solo.
Oh, but before that, there's a little segment with Bron Breakker and Paul Heyman, isn't there?
Oh, yeah.
So Bron Breakker comes up to Paul Heyman again. He's like, "Did you see that?" He's like, "Yes, I did, Mr. Breakker." He's like, "Oh, do you think over Femi's the future?" So that's real building thing.
Then he goes like, after what he did to Brock Lesnar, I have respect for him.
Yeah.
Then Bron Breakker goes, I'm going to repeat the question. Do you think over Femi is the future?
Yeah. And then he goes, "Well, I'm going to respect Obi Femi unless you give me a reason not to." So he's kind of giving So I think this is kind of going to be a feud between those two, but it's also going to be a feud. There's going to be a storyline.
Who has Paul Heyman?
Yeah, whether Paul Heyman's going to attach himself back to Bron Breakker, like Bron Breakker's going to earn his way back in type thing. But yeah, into the main event. What would you rate the main event, mate?
I would give it a 6-7, but I don't like the ending, so I'm just going to give it a 6.
Yeah. So Jey Uso wins. There is a small amount of shenanigans from Jimmy Uso because he couldn't quite get it done. That leads to a spear.
So he should have won.
Yeah.
Because he's been so good with this character. Like
I think this character still plays up. I think this character still plays within the Bloodline.
Yeah.
And he
and maybe like Jacob Fatu is now the new Solo.
Yeah. So so Solo, that'll be what's going to happen on the next Raw. Solo is going to be brought back into the Bloodline. Jay and Jimmy on the outside while Jimmy they're like, "Oh, come on, like waving to him, and then they're like kind of doing their little dance thing and stuff like that.
Then
they got the job done. So it was kind of like we got it done and Fatu didn't. So there's competition between the Bloodline members and tension there,
and that's who's Roman's favourite.
Yeah, so it's a new dynamic this time around compared to last time, and we'll see if this causes another explosion a couple of months down the track. But yeah, that's Raw. Not a bad show. What would you rate the show overall?
6-7.
6-7. Yeah, Raw did well. Made you excited for next week. But yeah, God bless you all. Thank you very much for watching the channel. Like and subscribe. All
there will be a button to get to the Rocks Divers here, home church.
Yep, with plenty of content about
home
Jesus.
Away from home.
And yeah, thank you again, guys, and we'll see you for Dynamite. Bye.
Mwah. Bang.